Well, obviously, took a little bit of a step back tonight. One thing I'll say is, obviously, Florida State's got a really good football team, and playing a team like that, especially at their place, you can't do certain things to help them. And we helped them a little bit in a couple areas. I thought the kickoff return was huge, just a huge momentum swing in the game. Really kind of lit a fire for them over there, and they couldn't stop the run. We just didn't play 4 quarters, but it's a great game for us to grow and learn from. There's a lot of football left, and certainly we got a lot of improvement to do. And, our team, I thought they fought hard, but again, just kind of right there at the end, the momentum changed late. Third quarter, going into the 4th quarter, and we just weren't able to turn it back. But I'm proud of them for continuing to fight. Touchdown at the end, that was a nice job. Didn't get the onside. But again, all the credit goes to Florida State. They're a very good football team, and we did a lot of good things. We did a lot of good things. We won the first half and played fairly solid in the 3rd quarter. Just kind of got away from us there in the 4th quarter. And again, just a couple of momentum plays that really hurt us. But as we tell our guys all the time, the season starts tomorrow. We'll get home whenever we get home. I don't know what time it is, but we'll get back at it tomorrow as a staff. And we got to go. We got to be able to go on the road and win. And we didn't get that done today, but we got another opportunity next week to go to Boston College, a place we've only won at one time. And so we got to try to get back on track. And obviously this is a tough loss because it's a division loss as well. So we don't control our destiny anymore, and that's the difficult part of it. But it's far from over. We got a lot of football left, and as I think everybody here knows, college football, a lot of things can happen. But we're still in the car, but we don't have our hands on the steering wheel anymore. So. All we can do is take care of what we control, and that's our preparation and how we go play in the next ball game. It's a big loss, but you can't let this thing linger and beat you again. So what we got to do is learn from this. Obviously, there's a bunch we got to do to get better, and flush it, and go on. It's so much more important what's in front of us. We got Boston College, and I think we'll have 5 out of 7 after that at home. So we still have an opportunity to have a really good football team. We got an opportunity to have a great season. So anything can happen. And again, it's going to be a winner or loser tonight. Unfortunately, we lost the game. We got to move on from that. But a lot of credit goes to Florida State. They played really well, made some big plays. Again, was able to run the football and have some key momentum opportunities that they took advantage of. Any questions?
After you had the 10-point lead, they had the kickoff return, and then your offense just sort of died after that. What?
Well, we just missed some. We just didn't convert on a couple opportunities. We had an opportunity. We had a big holding call on the screen. It was a big play for us, and that killed us some momentum. But we had a couple punts. For the first 2 drives of the second half, we scored, had a touchdown, had a field goal, then we had a punt, and then all of a sudden we get another punt, and then we have a big play. Looks like we're going to have a little momentum there and get a holding. Then we threw the interception. So it was just kind of some misplays, but again, they kept playing and was able to move the ball down and get another score there late. But we did some good things. Listen, this is this is a good team. There's no doubt about it. They're they were one of the top defenses in the country last year. They're going to certainly be one of the top this year. And, we challenged them in a lot of ways. I don't know what we scored, 30-something points, 37 points. And, they're giving up 1 point a game. So, it's but their offense, the thing that's dangerous about this team is they're very, very talented on offense too. They're playing good in all areas. Running, throwing, and blocking up front. So it's a good team, really good team.
Dabo was kicking to them the product of Spencer just not being able to get it through, or by design? I mean,
Well, no, we were trying to. He just didn't hit it good tonight, and so I made a change and put Pinion in, and Pinion about kicked it in the stands. So we went right back, and I'll be doggone if he don't miss it for whatever reason, and that hasn't been a problem. And then we don't make the tackle, and that was just a huge momentum play. I mean, coming off a score right there, and now next thing you know, here they come. And I think that cut it to 3, I believe, and then we just kind of fizzled, and they were able to continue to move the ball on us. So they won the fourth quarter.
The biggest concern defensively tonight, tackling.
Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious that we had a hard time stopping, but that's a definite concern. That in the special teams play, I was really disappointed in we punted one to the they field one on the 1, and he brings it to the 30. That was disappointing. So, defensively, we certainly are nowhere near what we're capable of being or what we're going to be. But this will be a great game for these guys to learn from. Some of them got their noses bloodied a little bit tonight, and we gotta grow them up from it.
Coach, obviously you were up 2 touchdowns early in the third quarter. What did you done to that point that allowed you to sort of take the lead there?
Well, we had some opportunities that we took advantage of. We made some plays. We missed one big play opportunity, but we pretty much were executing our game plan very well, mixing it up, and guys were making plays. We got just enough stops to kind of separate a little bit. They missed a couple kicks, where they had some drives, and then we forced the kicks, which was good, and they missed them. So that was a big part of being able to get up. And then all of a sudden, bam, they get the long little shovel pass. We don't make the play on that. Next thing you know, it's a touchdown, 2 plays. And so, just it is what it is in that regard.
Were you concerned at all at halftime because you guys had some of the trick plays and it seemed like all the bounces kind of went your way in the first half? Were you concerned that you need that kind of, good karma in your favor?
No, we felt good at halftime. We talked about, hey, it's a 0-0 game. Basically, one of the things when you come to a place like this, it's 7-0 when you walk in the stadium, and it's kind of like when you come to Death Valley. We feel like there's a touchdown on the board already, and that's kind of the case. And I think we had a touchdown lead at the time, and we were talking about, hey, it's a 0-0 game. Let's get a stop. We did. Let's get a score. We did, and you're rolling pretty good. And again, just we talk about our plan to win. We didn't execute some key areas of that. I think we won the turnover margin maybe by 1, but we lost the big plays. We lost the big play margin, and we lost special teams. Some big special teams plays, and you can't stop the run. You're gonna have a long night against a team like that, and they really got it rolling pretty good late in the game there.
Do you feel like the defense just got worn down in that third quarter when you're having a 3 and outs and they're getting you back on the field so quickly?
Well, that's not what we want to do, but defense, they got to play defense. I mean, you got to fight through that. We're going to have a few 3 and outs from time to time. Everybody does. It's not like you're never going to not punt the ball or have 3 and out. So we don't make any excuses whatsoever. We got our butts handed to us. Period. In the second half and the fourth quarter. That's all you say. They went and got it. Again, I think the momentum was huge. The energy of the crowd late in the game, I think, was big for them. And, our team did not respond well down the stretch when we had some opportunities. That's what's disappointing.
What was the thinking behind going most of the night with a 3-man front?
Well, we just went. We wanted to play a little bit of an odd front this week. It was something that we had worked on in the spring, and we had some success. We actually played them that way a lot last year. We just kind of switched the personnel up this week, just trying to hopefully be able to leverage the ball a little bit better. But they did a great job of blocking us. and kept us off balance just enough with the passing game and with the outside leads. They got us on the ground a bunch. You know, that's it didn't go like we wanted to.
Anything else? Players in the hallway.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Coach.